Hello and welcome all my wonderful Swifties out there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to play the song Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift on ukulele. Now, if you're just looking for a specific part that you need extra help with, you can look in the description below where I have timestamps. And there's also a link to the full lead sheet in the description below as well. And of course, before we get started, if you find this video useful at all, I would encourage you to please subscribe. I definitely plan on doing more songs from midnight, so I promise that it'll be worth it. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start off by showing you all the fingerings for all the chords to the song, so if you're a ukulele expert, you can feel free to skip ahead. So in the song, there are actually only 4 chords that we're going to be using. There's A major, E major, B major, and C sharp major 7. So starting off with that first chord, we have A major, and what we're going to do is place our first finger on the first fret of the 3rd string, and our second finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and it sounds like this. And then we have E major, in which we place our second finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, our 4th finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then we damp the 4th string with our thumb. So it sounds like this. Now, if you're not really used to damping strings, a way to know that you're doing it correctly is that there's not really a sound coming out of that string. Next, we have B major, and what we're going to do is place our second finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and then our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and then lastly, we damp that last string like we did in the last chord. So it sounds like this. And last but not least, we have C minor 7. So what we're going to do is place our 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, our 2nd finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string. And it sounds like this. And now we have the strumming pattern. So there are actually 2 different strumming patterns that I want to show you today. The first one is super easy, and all we're going to do is play downstrokes, but with a syncopation. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And I'd use that pattern mostly in the verses where it's not as strong and heavy sounding. But for the choruses where we want it to be really exciting and strong, what we're gonna do is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So let me just repeat that slowly so you can hear it and follow along. We have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. But that pattern is going to go a lot faster, so if you're just new to ukulele, I definitely recommend sticking with that first pattern just to make it a little easier. But eventually, when you do feel comfortable enough, you can start to use that faster pattern. So right now, I'm going to play it for you when it's up to speed. So here's how it sounds. And now the chord progressions. And actually for this song, we only use one progression the entire song. Now that progression goes A major, E major, B major, and C sharp minor 7. And here's how that sounds when we add the first strumming pattern like we'd see in the verses. Now, if you're up to the challenge and want to add a little percussive aspect to this, you can do this. But now here's how it sounds when we add the second strumming pattern like we'd see in the choruses. And just knowing that, you now know how to play the entire song. So now what I'm going to do is play the full song with you so you can sing along and play along with me.
I should not be left to my own devices. They
And that, my friends, is How to Play Antihero by Taylor Swift on a ukulele. Now, if you have any suggestions for another song or have any questions with this one, definitely leave a comment below. And again, if you found this useful, I would greatly appreciate if you subscribed. But thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ba ba da ba 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 ba